Yo, guys, I'm gonna do some additional leg work because I just did a squat and Romanian deadlifts in the gym. And I figured, it's one of those times like, why not just bring you along with me? I'm a bit, I don't know, I was gonna say bored. I don't know if that's the thing, but I feel like I should be doing something more, but I wouldn't be able to focus fully if I just went out right now. Like sometimes it's the opposite. I just wish that I could leave the phone away. The influencer life. But right now it's actually beneficial. It will help me do this. I haven't done pistol squats at all in a long time, so you might see me stumble and fall a lot on stream here. Um, we're gonna see. I wonder if I'm trying different times to stream. I think probably never. I've mostly been earlier or later than this. I had the one person, yo, what's up? Or the one person that I can see, I never know. Please like the stream. I'm gonna go here and set up and do some pistol squats. This might be a good place to do it. Never done it here. You can't see all me there. Wait, if we do it like this. How's that? Yeah, someone is here. Hello. But now will my head be cut off? How do we do this? Two people, hello. Please like. You're gonna see my first set here where I'm probably stumble and fall a lot. Because I haven't done pistol squats quite some time. Let's see here. Is this okay? It's still cutting off my head, right? uh, let's do it like that. You can ask questions. That's what I do between sets. Talk with you. Okay, I think this is good. Let's start with a week. Like, oh, it's actually almost too high here, but we'll try. Oh, that was heavy. That was heavy. The heel is a bit too elevated here. It becomes extremely quad heavy. I think I can't do it like that. Where do we go, guys? How do we come up with something? Oh, sorry about that. Oh, this might actually be an idea. There. Hey person, please like. Ah, we might just have it here. If we do it like this, I think that's gonna be good. Hey guy, can you like? Say hi. Yeah. Okay, we'll try this. This is a little slippery. It's hard to get actually spit on my feet. If you think this is gross, I mean, people are with their sweaty bodies here and they'll sit, so I think it's fine. Okay, let's try it. Hello. Left is pretty much dead, I feel like. Going well. Just as I say that. One more per leg. Ooh, tough, 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 tough. 2 people and 1 like. Thank you. There's 1 less than it should be. No one said anything. Oh, hey. It's a tedious exercise, my guys. I'd like to learn it without any heel elevation. I'm not that far off, but not quite there yet. I haven't done it in some time. I've really done the minimum for me with training because I've been prioritizing work, streaming for you guys and stuff. Hello, people coming in. That's nice. Please like, please say hello in the chat. I have a favorite spot, but there's just not very good options with a camera there. What do you think, guys? And I'm not just gonna do pistol squats, by the way. I'll actually do some stretching or something on this stream too. I actually want to be able to do a front split. I'm not sure if I can ever do a side split, but a front split I think I could get. It's mostly my injury that's in the way in the left hip. I'm not that far off, actually. Monk, what weight would you say a pistol squat is equivalent to on a regular back squat for you? No point in comparing it that at all. They're completely different. You know, this would take, you know, it is much more core. You do it on one side. You need to work the hip flexor statically with the leg that isn't squatting. There's a lot of balance. Like it's no point. There's like they can't be compared like that. What you can say about the pistol squat is going to be great for generating force at the bottom of a squat. Like that's actually why I started doing that. It's rehab for my left leg to begin with. My left leg that's still injured, but a lot better. Or it's the hip here, back here mostly. But it's actually the reason I started doing these pistol squats, because it wouldn't fire at the bottom of a squat. Like at the bottom you would see my right, however much I thought about the left. So in the pistol squat, obviously it's a unilateral exercise. I'm forced to, it has to fire. And it didn't work in split squat stances for me. You know, split squats, it's like, can't even, I'm too far away, but you know, when you stand like this, that didn't work. But when I had a foot in front of me, so it's kind of perfect. Training the pistol squat, you know, learning a skill and rehabbing at the same time. So I appreciate the question, Monk. It's just that it's not a relevant comparison in any sort of way with the pistol squat and the back squat. But please ask more. Okay, Monk, I see, I was asking because when I'm training I don't carry weight, and I was trying to calculate how many reps I could do, keep my volume the same. Look, this is when you're getting too autistic in your head. Like, I know, I kind of knew that's why you asked, and I say this with all, you know, I've been the same, you know, and I'm so obsessed with, but it has to be exactly the equivalent of what I'm doing. But if you can do pistol squats, you just bang out a few sets, you know, you're good. You maybe, you know, like, does it really matter when you think about it big picture that you fill out with some pistol squats and you're not really sure, did I challenge myself more or less than I usually do? Does it really matter if you come back to the other thing in the end, you know? And it's just gonna help you either way. Even if, you know, you have to start thinking about training as more as adding weight to the bar, adding sets, adding volume, you know? It's also, you know, you could add weight to your squat because you strengthened some weakness in the pistol squat. Do you understand? That's kind of what happened for me, you know. I have added weight to my squat. I've of course had to remove first because I had a injury, but as I've gotten stronger in the pistol squats, that has fed into me being able to do more weight on the squat again. So don't think about it too much. Like, I understand it, you know, it's a level of awareness. It's where you're at in your experience, your training journey, in your process, you know. So when I'm saying this, it's not to put you down in any sort of way. Just express, understand. I've been exactly the same. This is what I try to do with all you guys. You that can learn from my mistakes. You know, because most people, they say that, smart people learn from their mistakes. I mean, dumb people obviously don't learn, or it's an idiot, that doesn't learn from their mistake. But, amazingly smart people learn from other people's mistakes. And this is the awesome thing with this channel and with my clients, that I have the chance to, I did things really well when I started out, but the thing I understood the big picture and I was consistent. But now if I go back, there's so many things I would have done differently, and this is so cool when I get people following me or clients that really just trust in me, and I can just jump over all the fucking mistakes that I did. See, one question, maybe I'll keep that. I'll do another set. Now actually I'll actually work on the hip flexors some. Do it like this. Go down and then hold it for. Ooh, those are tough. Lots of core apart from the hip flexor. Hip flexors kind of, you have to find, I always find it so boring to train. This one is actually quite fun because I feel how it feeds into the pistol squat, and super helpful muscle to get stronger. Ooh, this hip flexor, dying. Take a break there. The monk had some question. Please like if you haven't already. Come on. Monk, I appreciate it. Not just your answer, but your invitation to question my frame of mind. Yeah, well, thanks. Thanks for seeing it that way. That's gonna be helpful for you, to be able to take input like that. A lot of people, I wouldn't say you guys who follow me, but a lot of people, even if it's clear that they should be listening to you, they have their ideas. And like, no, but I think I'll stick to my thing still, It's good that you're open-minded. I'll actually just go bang out some reps. They hurt, the hip flexors. If I can get 3 per side with a short rest, pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's right, that was with the reps. Let's do more. Oh, as you can tell, it's an exercise for knee click enjoyers. Monk, what's your go-to training? Shoulders with bodyweight training. I mean, that depends on what you mean by that. Push-ups, shoulder. Rows, bodyweight rows, shoulder. It's like the mid delt that's kind of difficult to hit body weight, but you know, this is what all the presses involve the front shoulder to some extent. All the pulling movements involve rear delt to some extent. So especially the further up you come, the more it's gonna hit the shoulder. So if you can get them some kind of angle, you know, it's the annoying thing. You have to kind of do like kite stuff, like, you know, you see me, like, you know, like something like this. Like now I'm training more shoulders than chest. You know, actually quite a bit of triceps in that one. But then when you do some kind of body weight row, like an inverted row, the more you pull out with your elbows rather than here, you're gonna hit more rear delt. And then since you're talking about body weight, if you want to get in the middle, just lift fucking anything in a lateral raise. You know, you can take little plastic bags or whatever, and then you got a middle. So push-up variations, mainly row, body weight row variations there. Find something to lift up to the sides and you're good. For mid delts, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the mid delts, you know, they will be involved to some extent in certain pulling movements, like pull-ups and stuff. They will be to some extent, but their main function is to abduct the arm to the side like that. So yeah, but I mean body weight, you know, if you have rings, I guess no, not the mid delt is gonna be difficult. Never mind. No, but since it's such a small muscle, when you target just the mid delt, you should be able to find something to just lift up. And one tip I like, you can do different. You know, you can have heavy weight and kind of cheat, use other body parts and then try to control it mostly with a mid delt. But my favorite way, if you just pick one, because it's good to, you know, have variety in what you do too. But my favorite is to not have that heavy dumbbells and actually lift them really slowly. Because obviously, just think about holding like a 20 kilo dumbbell. Like if you have a 20 kilo, you could move it a bit like this here, right? That's easy. But holding it out right here, that will be difficult. So when you have lighter weights, if you use too much speed, when it's easy, you know, you're just throwing them up there. But if you initiate slow, it's gonna be all mid delt, lifting it up into the most difficult position there. So yeah. Well guys, maybe do one more set of pistols and then do some stretching or something. Not so many people here, it's just a random stream. I mean, many of my streams are random, of course, but I mean, this one, some of my streams when I train are more for me, you know. Like, I would not be able to even do this right now, I think, if I didn't stream. So, because I just, you know, to be honest, I can talk a bit about that. The nicotine withdrawals, this question here, but the nicotine withdrawals are getting worse. I just feel lousy. You know, I'm using the snus, I'm just using it less. But it doesn't matter, my body is used to a big dose. So I'm in a deficit and I feel kind of sad from it. It's, you know, I have high state, I have high energy, but I just feel like a bit miserable, you know. Right now I'm okay because I had one after a few hours not having one right before the stream. But a very small one though. I bought these smaller ones and I've actually bought all nicotine free and try to use, you know, the plan is not to quit entirely, but I don't want to be feeling like this when I use this little, you know, I want to feel normal. James who plays, hey Uncommon Sense, do you do NoFap? I mean, I put out a video very recently about that. You can go see that. No, I don't. It's a fucking stupid thing. I want you, all of you guys that are married to something, I'm not saying that you are. Like, this is just a general rant that started because of what you said. But all these extreme things, I used to jack off to porn every day. So now I haven't done it at all. I haven't touched myself for years. You know, it's like, is there not some middle ground here? It's like, yeah, stay away from the porn. That's obviously bullshit. Um, but you know, try to jack off as little as possible. But I talked about that in my video, that for me, it's like I have such high sex drive and I don't want to be involved with a bunch of women. I'm looking for the one wife, you know. So I know it's just, I shouldn't be following that. But it can, when it gets intense, it can be difficult to focus. And then it's good to have the option to just pull a fast one and now, you know, your thoughts are clean. It's like, yes, I don't have to worry about that. So, you know, it shouldn't be an addiction, but it's not that you have to go no fap. There's no benefit to doing that for an extent. You know, if you, that's the way you have to do it first when you quit the porn, fine. But just permanently be like that, that's very unnatural. I feel like it makes you kind of a, what is that? What is eunuch? Eunuch. Like almost like you're castrated yourself by the way you live your life. Yeah. Evil Jagan, I see your YouTube grind, man. Keep it up. Day 2 of my first 7-day fast. Let's go. Well, keep that fast up, man. And if you want to support me in keeping the grind up, you can always hit me with a super chat. I will be very happy. Monk, I strongly recommend looking into The Easy Way to Quit Smoking by Alan Carr if you already haven't. People swear by it. Apparently, after the book is done, there simply is no more urge for nicotine. It's like, that's interesting because this is so extremely physical for me. Like it's I can feel the deficit in my head, you know. I wonder how reading a book would change that. I just don't buy it at all. I mean, I look into the book, but no, there has to be something more. No words can change the way I'm feeling right now. I promise you. James, who plays? All right, thanks for the insights. I also thought logical moderation is better than just forcing it, right? Like it could be for someone. Like yeah. It's as a test, you know, stay away from it for a month, or you know, I did nofap for like, I think for like 40 days or something, for the longest, you know. And I mean, I guess it's good to have tried, challenge yourself like that. But the guy said like, I have retained for 2 years. It's like, why the fuck have you done that? You know, it's like, I don't understand at all. Please like if you haven't already. Let's go for it. Please keep some stuff coming in the chat. Super chats would be the most appreciated, but even even just talking and starting little topics like this. We'll do one last set pistol squats, then we do some kind of mobility shit over there, you know, over there. Okay, one more 8. That's good. It was tough. Tedious exercise. Despite your, Monk says, despite your understandable skepticism, I would still encourage you to maybe read the first 4 pages. It hurt. No, I said I look into it, but like how when I have such a fucking physical feeling, you know, literally physical withdrawal, how can a book do anything? I just don't get it. I don't understand it at all. I mean, I already have a good mindset about it. I'm very aware of what's going on. What more could I get from a book? And I hate reading. Always people want to ask me, what books do you recommend? Have you read this book? And I always say no, fuck books. Don't like books that much. If you do, that's great. I prefer other mediums. Nothing special about the book. People think they're smart because they read. That just proves they're dumb. Yes, Evil Jagan, $1. Thanks, man. And look, when I start talking about things that you talk about in here, it's just that you've put stuff on my mind. It's not that I'm critiquing. I'm not saying that you've said that I'm so smart because I read the books, you know, just to make it clear. Let's see, what did you say there below the buck? Listening to guys like you and Cole really help during the long fast. Normally stick to the shorter 48, 60, 72 hour fast, trying to motivate some people. So I have to set the example. Yeah, well, I'm happy, man, to be able to bring that motivation, and thanks for your $1. So are you really fat if you fast so much? Or what's up? You do the longer fast than 72, you say. I mean, I've done that when I'm not fat, of course, but I'm special in that regard, you know. I wonder how many people that would have gotten the idea to do a 1 week fast at the body composition when I did it last summer. It's crazy how good I become at the fasting. I mean, it feels strange to say that I'm good at it when it's just my experience during it, kind of, but that I was so lean doing the sun soda fast, and just a little few calories from the sun soda made me feel, it was towards the end I felt a bit fasted, but I basically didn't even feel fasted. Guys, do you want to keep this going for a bit? Actually, that set, I took the last set much further than I thought, so I'm actually pretty, you know, gassed out. And the stretching is not so fun to watch, the ones I have in mind. I mean, I guess I can show off. We can see where I'm at with my split. I've not filmed myself trying to do the split or something, so it can be interesting to see on the camera. That could be our little final thing for this stream. Unless you keep the questions coming and more people come in, of course. Then I'm gonna change my mind. I'm just looking for a spot here. Maybe there, actually. Very, very Swedish, I know. Do we actually go back here? Oh, 800. What is that currency? I don't remember it. But that's I can see from how the jump. It's like a 10, 11 bucks or something, like 100 plus Swedish crowns. I appreciate that, Monk. Monk sent me a donation on PayPal too. That was very kind. Just emailed me and asked for it. That was super nice, you know. I appreciate that so much. You know, I gotta tell you guys, not by you supporting me right here, of course, but I do feel a little underappreciated in my life in general sometimes, but on this channel, because I'm really pouring a lot of energy and time into this. If it isn't clear, this is like, I try to think and come up with how I'm gonna go about leveling up this all the time, you know. And so many people, yeah, I understand. I watch a lot of people that I don't interact with too, you know. But I feel like also when the channel is so small that, you know, all the people watching and commenting on that, they know they're not gonna get just caught in the, you know, just a mass of comments. I'm gonna, as the extreme extrovert I am, I'm gonna see everything and respond to everything, you know, for a long time. I'm sure I'll be able to keep up even with higher volume. But, you know, so it does make me very happy that you are some guys that show me the support, because, you know, it's again, that's what I was talking about in a video recently, that it's not that you do it because, like, I expect something back. Yeah, I just put this out to get something back. But, you know, at some point, you want things to be mutual, right? You want to be appreciated for what you do. So I do appreciate that, guys. Monk, Evil Jagan, you mogged Evil Jagan with your donation there, especially since in your currency, whatever INR is, it looks much more too, but it actually was 4 too. Okay, so the ground here isn't super nice. Can you see? Are my feet in the frame? Someone said something. Let's actually not do it like this. Monk said, just a $10 gesture, but keep up the great content. It's an, what did you say? It's an Indian rupee, bro. What does that mean? Am I or the $10? Am I I don't know that expression, really. Monk, you ever think about working more on the video editing game, like an intro or outro music? I mean, I think about it, but I'm not good at that stuff. And I already spend so much time on the creative part. So this is what that's why I'm on, you know, you're already doing it, but on the guys' asses to fucking contribute to this so that I can hire someone to do stuff like that for me. Do you understand? It's like, yeah. And most people, they are like happy, even if they, you know they could contribute and do stuff better, but it's like, can't really be bothered. I'm okay with the lower production value for now. I did actually do like a really shitty intro back in the day. Like, the thing is, I actually do know some editing. It's just I find it so uninteresting. I love doing the creative part, sending my message, telling you my ideas and stuff. Like for me, I think like an intro to the video is like a necessary evil. Like, I guess it looks more serious. For some reason, people might take me more seriously if I put the little fucking animation at the start of the video. You know, I guess I'm too autistic and logic for stuff like that, really, you know. Yeah. Well, sorry, I'm just wondering about not finding my stretch spot here. Because everywhere I think to put the camera, the grass is not nice. I guess here, I get this now with Pickett here. There's some fish here. Someone has put fish here. And so there's a bunch of wasps having a feast. We have them. Can we see them in the frame? No. Okay. Okay, let's check the split. We'll start this side. It's not all that bad, right, guys? This is completely not warmed up, you know. This is cold. Before I get cold. It's not all that bad, right, guys? It's not too far. Oof. Let's check the other side. With my little injury there. Like, it's not dangerous, but it's not very comfy right here when I get into position. Ooh. I'm not that far off. No, I'm actually gonna work on this. I'm gonna fucking add this. Like, I'm not meaning right now, but in general. Yeah, maybe not on days when I've squatted and done Romanian deadlifts and pistol squats. But maybe tomorrow, though. Okay, guys. I'm lying here with the fish and the wasps and you guys. Yeah. And I'm sorry, you know, in general, I know I have a harsh tone sometimes when I talk, but right now, I'll tell you, I'm just like generally annoyed, like not with any of you, but from the nicotine deficit. It's a very strange feeling because I can like be like in a good mood and happy and creative and that, but it's like something is like, it's like, it feels good to be annoyed with stuff. Like, if something is in my way, I want to be like, put it away, but I'm not necessarily angry. Does that make sense? Very strange feeling. My focus is surprisingly good without it, though. It never used to be. I don't know that I should be here with all the wasps. Have I ever told you guys my history with the wasps? I've been mortal enemies with the wasps. Well, I had a really hard time with them for the first half of my life, and then they've left me alone. But so I'll tell you this. I don't remember this, but my parents had told me that when I was like 2.5, you know, bathing naked age, please like, by the way, I got stung on the balls as a kid. So I realized my parents must have inspected my balls and seen it, but little baby with a big ball sack from the wasp. And I've been stung here, right as I caught the fish that I don't know what the name of it is in English, but braxen. I was 7 or 8 years old and standing with a, you know, fishing rod, whatever it's called, when you don't throw it, you just stand, you know, like this. and I feel something on my eye. And I remember my hand reaching up, and I realize what it is just before I touch it, and it's a wasp. Stings me here, and I start crying. And then my dad is like, "No, look, your fishing rod." And I pull the biggest fish I had ever pulled up there. I remember I was so confused with my hurting eye, and the fish are like, don't know what to feel, you know. And then, 2 or 3 years later, I got stung here, under the other eye. I remember people always told me, you're not supposed to freak out on the wasps, you know, you just sit quiet, they don't provoke them. I remember I had taken a bath, it was on Gotland by the beach. I'm sitting in my chair, I see this wasp, and I think, like, they always say I shouldn't run or wait, I won't. So he comes like, zzz, completely unprovoked, stings me under the other eye. And then apart from this, I've just been stung fucking everywhere as a kid. On New Year's Eve in Sweden, when there's winter outside, and I went to bed, and it must have survived in my sheets, because I just got a bunch of stings there. I say someone, sign me in now, 78. Haha, finally caught your live stream. Well, that's good. Finally, you have the opportunity to show your support with a super chat. I'm so happy for you that you have this opportunity that I know you're gonna take. You're never gonna let the opportunity like that slide. No, either way, it's good to see you. I recognize your screen name very well, of course. And Monk said, better straightforward and honest than unnecessarily convoluted and muddled in speech. No, I agree, but sometimes, like right now, I can feel that I'm actually just a bit irritable. Like, do you understand? I can come off irritated when it's really like, I'm not finding the word, you know, but it might sound like I'm irritated with you. And I just want to be clear then. Sign me now is laughing in joy over this opportunity to show support with a super chat. I'm so happy for you that you're so happy for this. No, but guys, I guess we have some people now. I should do something more. I guess I can do little nicer exercises. I mean nicer as in not quite as tough, a little bit more mobility focused. Let's go. I actually stash some dumbbells here, because like, who is gonna steal dumbbells, you know? And even these I wouldn't care, but you know, who fucking runs away with dumbbells? That's a good thing with heavy shit. People don't want to take it. We can put it here now, actually. There. You just go get the other one. I would just like you to see my entire body. That's the annoying part with that one. It's like I need a tripod. I have this small thing, and I have to put it on something else, you know. Let's actually go back. It's difficult to yeah, I guess I have to take one dumbbell at a time, because I gotta bring you guys as well. You know, sometimes when I'm kind of in between questions and the thing I'm supposed to be doing on the stream and stuff, I'm kind of like, do people like this? Well, just me being like, oh, I have to take one dumbbell, now I go back, I get the other. Is this like interesting to watch? I mean, I guess it is if you just like me in general, you know. I know that myself. Content creators that you like, enjoy, vibe with their personality, you can kind of watch them doing anything. It's like you're hanging out with them a bit, you know. And if you talk more in the chat, you're actually hanging out. You're not just pretending you are, you know, as most people do. You know, it's funny. Is it a dangerous game? I try to trigger my audience. I try to trigger the quiet people, because I know it will get annoying. Everyone will have their excuse for not talking, and some of them will be legit, some of them will be ego lies. Sign me in now, 78. I'm at work, guys. See ya. Tell friends about Theo's channel. He's doing good work. Yeah, please do that. Please do what Sign me in now says. Let's get his subs up. Yeah, please help me, guys. I can't do that all on my own. I'm trying to. I've learned that it's a lesson even outside this YouTube channel. Theo can't do everything. Theo can do a whole fucking lot, but Theo needs help as well, and that's okay. So yeah, that's why I'm asking you so much lately, guys. Yes, I'm gonna do a single leg Romanian deadlift for the mobility because these dumbbells are not heavy. They're actually 9.5 kilos each. See how it looks like? Yeah, it's up there. Felt nice. Well, 8 people and 8 likes. Wow, we're peaking. Good morning to you. Good morning, Brian. Dion, how are you? Please talk to me more in the chat and I'll stick around. Putin on a horse that found my channel today. What's up, Putin on the horse? Do you have any suggestion on sleeping and waking up time? This question infuriates me. Like, what do you mean? Do you want me to decide when you're gonna go to bed and wake up? Like, I like going to bed and falling asleep like at 9 in the evening, and I wake up between 3 and 4 in the morning. That works great for me. It's gonna be different in the winter. It's gonna be a bit different for different individuals. So no, I'm not gonna suggest something for you more than that you should be going to bed at least a couple hours before midnight. Because the sleep before midnight is worth so much more. And I can tell that now I seem to, in my high state in the summer, when I fall asleep at like 8, 9 in the evening, I get away with sometimes, if I sleep like 5.5 hours, I can wake up fully rested. So yeah, that would be my only suggestion. Like, go to bed a couple hours at least before midnight. Brian Dion, I'm wonderful, sir. Hope all is well in your worlds, Solar Knights. Solar Knight. Oh, Theo, if you can email me your mailing address, I would like to send you. Hey. Theo, if you can email me your mailing address, I would like to send you health and fitness things from the United States. Interesting. You want to actually like mail. I want me to email you so you can actually mail me some stuff. That's cool. What kind of stuff is that? But I mean, can you email me first? I think I put it in the description. Yes, sir, you say. That's cool, man. I can't go out from the stream now and check the description. I'll pause the stream if I do, but I think my mail is in the description here, so you can always just t-shirt, foam rollers, etc. Well, that's cool, man. I appreciate that. So do you run some kind of fitness business yourself, or like why do you have that stuff? But yeah, if you email me for like my email right now, I'll probably get when I eventually I do have I've had Uncommon Sense fitness.net for a long time. I've just not done anything with it. This is, again, you know, guys, it's difficult being a one-man show like this, but yeah, so right now it's the like osuntfornuft at gmail.com, but it's kind of, you know, I think it is in the description here, but if you email me first, I'll, you know, give you my address, of course, so you can mail me. Brian Dion again. I'm in school for personal training and yoga teacher training, and I work out at a CrossFit gym. Yeah, okay. Heck yeah. but my email is in the description, right? But otherwise it's osuntfornuft@gmail.com. Yeah. It's a shame in a way, because I've said it many times, but the Swedish name is actually better, Osunt Förnuft, because it's like common sense, sunt förnuft in Swedish, but sunt, that word kind of also means like healthy, so it becomes a better pun, like unhealthy sense at the same time, so that it's like uncommon sense, because it was when I was very unhealthy, you know, I found my common sense, so it's the unhealthy sense, you know, Osunt Förnuft. Yeah, well, Brian, I look forward to your email. I mean, we talked before, so, but if you don't find it in this description, it is in another video, definitely. I'll end the stream now, guys. I'll actually go take a sauna, because I know someone else booked it, but I'm gonna sneak in there before them. But thank you for this time, you guys. You actually put me, I was not in a great mood from my nicotine withdrawals, but just doing some squats, a little bit of stretching with you guys really put me in a better mood. So I try to do a heart with one hand, you know, half a heart. You do the other and connect to mine. Another heck yeah from Brian. Well, appreciate your enthusiasm. Always a pleasure seeing you too, Brian. You have a good attitude. Okay, guys, I will see you later. I'll put out the video, by the way. I can say that at the end. I'll put out the video in a few hours. Diet Mindset. Check it out. Okay, guys, peace. Oh, thanks. I see you say you're a role model of mine. I really love hearing that. Thanks, man. Take care, you too.